we're going to talk about one handling that we used in the trailer. Now, we consider this handling to be perfect for 1, 2 spectators, maybe 3, but it's also perfect for social media. Not only that, when we showed this to Danny Weiser, he said this is actually perfect to also perform on stage. If you just put a camera in front of you, you could work your angles to that camera, and the entire stage is going to be able to see that handling of Demi deck. Also, because this has the black art, you could wear some black with what you're wearing, and then it's going to hide it even further, just in case you do get a minute, tiny little flash from one of the corners. Because everything is black, that's going to hide it. So what we're going to do is, or what's basically happening is, the blade is going in through the Demi deck. We're then opening it up, and then we're actually holding the Demi deck from the other side where the deck is at. Then we close it and we stand it up on its side. Then it goes back down, and then it closes, and then, well, you already know how it's going to end. So let me show you how this works. It's actually pretty simple. You already know we have the deck inside. We're going to do Demi deck exactly as you have been doing it. So the blade is going to go in. Now we're going to open it up. Here, once it opens, I like to open the little back door, immediately close it, and now I'm going to grab this section right here, thumb in the back, index finger in the front. Now, you want to play with this position. I already know that right here is going to be held in place, but if I move it around, you'll see that this will move or that will move. So you want to play around with the angle in which your hinge is going to stay static when you hold it from the other side. Now, once you have your angle there, you can then let go and it should stay in place. Be aware of your angles. The angles are technically going to be straight from this line. You want to have that aiming right at their eyes or right at their camera, and you shouldn't see that bottom piece. Now, the reason I hold here is because I'm almost gesturing with my hand. So it's going to break, I open, I close, I come here, and now I gesture to let go. I don't just let go and say, oh, look. I just kind of gesture here, and now I'm going to grab it. I'll show you from this angle so you can see. Now I'm going to grab all of Demi deck and almost close it as I turn it upside down. Now, of course, this is the bad angle. You don't want to show them this angle. You would want to do it from this angle here. So from there, you would show it. And then what you want to do is make sure that you have this portion of the deck always aiming at your spectator's eyes. So as you can see, if the camera moves, I just move to match exactly that angle. That way they can't see that from behind. I then just reverse the actions. So, and I'll do it from this side so you can see. As I start lowering it, this is going to lower at the same exact time, just like that. Once I know that it's locked in place, and what I mean by that is it's not moving or dangling like that. So it comes here, as it goes, you have it locked in place. Then you grab it with the other hand, close it up, or if you want to really get that nice look, you could hold it almost like pointing this corner towards the camera. As you close it, it's going to give you a really beautiful finish. Then just finish it off exactly as you would. Take the cards out, and you are good to go. So for this specific handling, I recommend you practice this in the mirror, keeping in mind that you are actually angling everything toward the spectator's eyes. Once you do that, you're going to very easily be able to do this handling. Again, you could do this handling for 1, 2, maybe 3 spectators. You could do it on social media, or you can do it on stage by having a camera right in front of where you're performing. This is the one-handed version of Demi deck. Titanis and I, we were jamming on Demi deck, and we got super excited when we came up with this. So let me show you first what it looks like. You're going to be able to take Demi deck and pretty much split it right in half, right in front of you, just like that, just with one hand, close it up, And then that's pretty much the illusion. You can do Demi deck almost as if you were cracking an egg or as if you were doing one of those shuffles. It's actually really, really, really simple to do. You want to put your index finger right in the front of Demi deck, right by where the little ribbon that closes it is at. And you're then going to put the thumb on the back end of Demi deck. As you'll see, if I rest it on my index finger and palm there, it kind of stays down here, but I can take my thumb and lift it up. So this is what we want to do, and then I'm going to, by using the pressure here, use that as our pivot point. So I'm just going to move my thumb out, and you'll see when I, let me do that right here, and you'll see that when I do that, that starts to open. The one thing you want to do is make sure that this section there of Demi deck stays above the actual cards. If you have it down here, it's going to flash. So the way you keep it up is with this thumb. As you can see there, the thumb is actually keeping it up. Right now I have Demi deck balanced on my thumb here, on my index finger right in that corner, and then I'm also holding the bottom part of Demi deck with my pinky. So once that's there, if you want, you could show here, but then you are using your other hand and it defeats the purpose of the one-handed method. Now, if you want to do it, feel free, but once you're there, this is also a pretty cool looking display there. Then all you do is reverse those actions. Pretty sure I flashed there, but again, this is just for explanation. So here we go, we close it, and then just let it drop. So after it closes, just let it drop as you turn your hand over in one motion. So we're here, let's open it up, boop, close it. Oh, that wasn't very good, but you get the idea, and then you can go on. So we just wanted to share with you this little idea that we just came up with. We were jamming on Demi deck, and we came up with this one-handed version. I hope you enjoy it.